Guys, and welcome to a brand new NBA What If. Um, Basically, how can we, how long can we take the Pelicans to a championship? Basically, what we do here is we take over we take over a team and try to see if we can take this team to be a champion in a 3-year time span. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like if we, as soon as we win a championship, it's gonna be season or series over or episode over. Basically, we're taking control of every NBA team that's lost or been eliminated from playoff contention, and see if we can win a championship. And we give ourselves 3 years to do so. Um, yeah, so we are gonna start on today. Yeah, I mean this Pelicans team. Honestly, it's a far cry from that run they had. They didn't even win the series is the crazy thing, but they just kept it pretty close against the Suns. I think it was 2, 3 years ago, and you're thinking like, wow, the Suns team really went under the radar. They had some really good young players who are now a little bit older. I would have liked to see them get even better, but they're still not exactly where they like I would like them to be. Zion, I think, is an absolute bust. I think some people are a little bit more optimistic on him these days, but I still think he's an absolute bust. And I just like, I mean, he's a great dunker. He's a very strong player in the paint, but you're gonna need more than just those two things to win a championship. For a first overall pick, honestly, I mean, I couldn't tell you who else was in that draft class. Other than like the ones that come to mind were John Morant, Cam Reddish, R.J. Barrett. But yeah, I just don't know who else truly they could have taken at number one. Like at the time, they were acting like he was the next LeBron or next big time, next big time like superstar. But I just didn't see that. Like he didn't seem like a guy who could just like flip a switch. But I mean, let's just check out his stats real quick. And he's been injured too, injury prone. 27 points per game. That was like his first year where like he really got some time. Um, Games played. Yeah, so that was 61 games. It looks like okay, this guy's legit. 27 points per game, but he's just kind of 24, 22, but the team's not doing well. So I would rather have a guy get me 18 points per game or whatever, but actually contribute and help like us win games here. I just don't think he's doing that. I just don't know. I mean, the Pelicans, they were a playoff team without him, and it just seems like he is almost holding them back a little bit. He doesn't seem like he's all there in terms of being all in, and maybe he just doesn't love the small market of being in New Orleans, but hey, who knows? Trey Murphy, I think, is probably the best player on this team. And he's a guy who is rarely injured, I believe. Yeah, I mean, so he's had some injuries here and there, but I mean, it's pretty consistent, frankly. And he's a good shooter. DeJounte Murray, again, Murray is in a weird spot right now where I don't think he just can find a good fit. I don't know if he's going to stay in New Orleans long term. He's bounced around quite a bit. Sadiq Bey, same thing to him as well. But he's having a career year this year with all the injuries that the Pelicans have had. Herb Jones is another guy who's one of those younger players, but he's starting to regress a little bit as well. Derek Queen, he's an up and comer. He was great in the tournament last year. I would have liked to see him have a little bit of a stronger rookie year. Same thing with Jeremiah Fears. I think Fears and Queen are potentially big pieces down the line, and Missy. I like Missy a lot. Um, but yeah, I think they have a lot of vets on this team. I just don't know if they're gonna be sticking around long term. Like Kayvon Looney only played 20 games this year. Interesting. That was a little bit of a shocking pickup as well. Because he got paid, did he not? Yeah, 8 mil for Looney. I was kind of shocked by that. But I mean, Looney is a what, 3-time champ? Yeah. I mean, and then Hawkins as well. He had a huge rookie year, and I just don't know what happened to him. Or second year. Yeah, he really regressed. Really, his time got eaten up there though. But still, I mean, this team is just kind of. It's hard to kind of figure out what they're kind of doing here. Yeah, I just I'm this is one of the Sims that I think it's one of those teams where it's literally in the middle of rebuild or contend. Like they either a couple like moves away from contending seriously, or blowing it all up and just trying to rebuild in the draft. But anyway, Jokic MVP, Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year, Naz Reid Sixth Man, Wembanyama Defense Player of the Year, Most Improved Montes Buzelis, Desmond Bain Clutch, and Coach of the Year Mark Denault. And then any end of the year accolades here. So Fears and Queen get all rookie first team. Awesome. So that is strong for that's a good test, I guess, for the future of this team. We got some good rookies on this team. Pistons win in 7. Oh, and then also they had Jose Alvarado, who's another promising piece. Again, he was kind of having a bad year, it seemed, and then he really stepped it up with the Knicks. I think the Knicks got a good piece of the puzzle in Alvarado. But okay, we are at retirements: LeBron, Lowry, Conley, Al Horford, Love, DJ. So DJ looks like to be the lone retirement for our team, so that's fine. As a Clipper fan, it's sad to see him actually hang him up, but it makes sense. Frankly, I think he should have retired a couple years ago, just to kind of keep his legacy better than it was. But anyway, DeRozan, he retires. Paul George, a little surprising, but yeah, it's hard to kind of bounce back after signing like one of the worst deals in NBA history there, because yeah, Sixers did not ever really benefit from that deal. Okay, staff retirements: Sweeney. Those are the Hall of Fame, jersey retirements, league meetings. We're not going to make any rule changes, so we're just going to skip that from here on out. And then the draft lottery. So we have no picks. Looks like the Hawks own our pick. Okay, so wow, our pick ended up being 4. So would have been nice to keep that pick. Not sure. Maybe that's from a DeJounte Murray trade. I don't even recall what they gave up for him. And then let's see. Do we have any other picks? I don't think so. It doesn't look like we do. Staff signing, James Borrego. Again, I forget who the Pelicans coach was, but I really liked him. I was shocked Borrego got picked up at all, just because he wasn't so hot in New Orleans, I didn't think. All right, let's explore players that we might want to get rid of here. Micah Peavy, sure, we'll trade him. Couldn't tell you anything about him, frankly. Unprotected with Warriors. Whoops. And Boozer goes first overall. Let's see. Let's hang on to Murray for now, actually. Poole is just 34 mil for 77 overall. It's just not going to cut it for me. So we'll look to move on from him. What is this? Lottery protected? No. Sixers. I guess the Sixers are the best pick we could get here. So we'll do that. Grizzlies are on the clock now. Let's see who else maybe we could get rid of. Sadiq Bey, Herb Jones, Zion. That's pretty much it. We'll trade out of this pick. Sure. And then, so the guys in this draft class, this is one of the better draft classes, in my opinion, for a long time. If we could get Caleb Wilson, Darius Acuff, maybe Wagler or Berries, if any of those guys land outside the top 15, I'll definitely go for them. All right, so Berries, Acuff, Mullins, Fleming, Acquaintance. Okay, so Wagler, Nate Ament, Elijah Arenas, Kareem Lopez, Christian Anderson Jr. Okay. So yeah, pretty much the big names have all been picked. Wilson, Akoff. Who hasn't been picked? Yeah, I guess Isaiah Evans, Nate Ament, or maybe guys who are still available. Let's see. We try to bypass the Hornets picks. Jackson Lendeborg, Markel Brown. All right, if we could pick, let's see, pick 18 with the Raptors. Let's see if we can't trade for that. Just give them some second round picks. No, okay. We'll keep going then. Trade. Grizzlies, Koa Pete. Alright, Spurs, let's see if we could do that trade. So the first pick, 20, for 3 seconds. No, Herb Jones I want. Alright, 21st pick will do. No. Yeah, I mean, we're getting pretty nitty gritty here, so we'll just skip. Curious though, if we try to trade again. We got, so Sinak went 23rd. Sorry, Evans went 23rd. Caden Boozer went 29th. Any big second round picks? No, not really. Caravan 8th. Okay. Rookie signings, nobody. Alright, who do we want to bring back? Makovich, I guess, yeah, I'm fine with that. Bryce McGowan's, do we want to bring him back? I don't really know him, so we'll bring him back. Why not? Fairly cheap. Okay, and then, yeah, nothing there. Okay, Birdier, Hawkins. He just hasn't, like, played up to the hype. UConn product, but, I mean, he's really just regressed pretty bad. Regression there. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth it. Sorry. Point guard. Again, the Kobe White I don't think fits on this team. I mean, $8 million for him. Hardaway, Oubre, Tobias, Robert Williams. Again, we're just trying to. I don't think this team is going to be a contender just yet. Right now, I think we're just trying to fill out the roster here and see what we can maybe build upon for next year. Again, my dog, he's storing up a storm. So if you guys hear that, I apologize. Seems to be a theme in a lot of these videos. All right, Cole Anthony, still fairly young. I mean, let's offer Kobe White, sure. 2 years, 750. Decline. Renounce. Yep, that looks good. Okay, we'll just go ahead. All right, so we need a shooting guard. Chris Dunn, that works. And then we need a center. I mean, we had DeAndre Jordan last year, so let's get another vet big. All right, cool. So we got our roster. So we'll advance to the next season. Download the 2027 draft class this time. Windows 7. Sweet. Alright, so in terms of starting lineup here, we got Fears, Murphy, Herb Jones, Zion, Robert Williams, DeJounte off the bench, Queen, Sadiq, Kobe White, and Missy. And then people not getting minutes are, yeah, kind of the guys we expected not to get minutes here. And then let's tweak some of this. Let's go physical D. Some crash others run. Yeah, everything else looks good there. Okay, so realistically, I don't think we're a playoff team just yet. I think we're a season, or I think we're maybe another season away from legitimately going all in here. Spinal injury, 4 to 6 months for Jeremiah Fears. That is not good. Stewart, nah, we're gonna hang on to DeJounte here. I was a big fan of DeJounte, but like, man, it was shocking to me why he would want to leave the Spurs. He got first time All Star with the Spurs, and I guess like he never wanted to be a Spur, frankly. I think he somewhat warmed up to it, but in my eyes, it just seemed that he kind of used it as like a jumping off point. And Popovich, like I guess he knew he never wanted to be there to start with, so he kind of respected it, and he was proud of him for leaving when he did because he got a big payday in Atlanta. But yeah, I think I think honestly the best thing Murray could have done was stay with the Spurs. That team would have been sick if Murray was like this good or better if he stayed, and then they get Wembanyama still. Let's assume that would have been a sick team. I think he fits better than Darren Fox, frankly. So I mean, we're surprisingly pretty good. This is not where I thought we would be at this point in the season. So Fears is still out, I believe, as well. So that's really shocking to me. So Fears, he's only played 5 games for us. His timetable to return is 1 to 2 months. Kobe White dislocated elbow 1 to 2 weeks. And DeJounte pinched nerve and back. So he's out. So like a lot of our guards are injured. So wait, actually, who's starting at point? We got a shooting guard starting at point. Okay. Because these are all point guards, right? Yeah, wow. That's crazy. And Melton shooting guard? Yeah, wow. So I mean, we're still getting wins together, which is pretty amazing. Despite all the injuries we've had, we've been able to get guys to really just plug in here. Let's explore contract extensions. Sadiq Bey is looking for a little bit of a pay bump. We'll go 8 mil. I think he's kind of deserved that. Makovich, if we could do minimum 3 years, that's fine. Refuse resign for McGowan's. Okay. Yeah, maybe we look to trade McGowan's here then. McGowan's. If he doesn't want to stick around next year and he doesn't want to resign, might as well look to trade him away. Actually, you know what? We can't trade that. Okay. Let's do lottery protected Pelicans pick on top of that and hope for another like a good first round pick or good player. Lou Dort, Champagny, Jenkins, Isaiah Joe. Moody. I mean, the Oubre deal is speaking to me a little bit. How's Poole doing for them? 13, not bad. Less minutes as well, so he's actually doing a lot better. What pick can we get? We can't get any firsts from them. Okay, let's just yeah, I mean it makes sense to trade McGowan's right now. Try to get rid of our second picks. That's more my language. If we could do the Oubre trade there. Okay. So we trade Oubre, we get a better small forward. He's our 10th man now. Missy's out of the rotation. Yeah, no point guards playing right now because they're all injured. All right, we'll continue the sim here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're really stringing some wins together, which is frankly a little shocking. But yeah, I mean, we're again like we're kind of this is now our seventh or was it sixth, seventh team I think we're doing right now in this series. So we're definitely getting to teams that are kind of on the cusp for the play-in slash playoffs, so you know it isn't so shocking to see them make a run like this where we have a legit shot to make the playoffs. DeJounte, let's do 1 year extension on that for like 16. Okay, that looks good to me. And Zion, yeah, dude, he's off his rocker if he's trying to get like more money. Because again, I talked about it at the top of the video, but I just don't think he's. I think he's overhyped a lot, frankly. All right, for the 8 and 16, I mean, it's crazy. We might have a 60-win season when it's all said and done. And somehow we're second in the power ranking. So we just clinched the #1 record in basketball, but okay. Kate Cunningham, MVP, Rookie of the Year, Darian Peterson, Jalen Green, Sixth Man, Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved, Mark Williams, Shy, Clutch, Coach of the Year, JB Bickerstaff. How the hell is it not us? How is it not Borrego? Like, what? How is it not? Zion, All-NBA, third team. So, okay, he's getting 27 points per game. Career year for him. That's what I would like to see from him. Yeah, he shut me up. Good. That's kind of like what I wanted to kind of light a fire under him. I hope like this is what he can be capable of. And look, he played every game. That's what I like to see. That's all I'm looking for. New Orleans Pelicans, anything else? No rookies. So yeah, just Zion making All-NBA, and we did get the #1 seed in the West. All right, and so first round we'll be playing the LA Clippers. Let's see how this goes. I mean, we didn't check out their starting five, but I like our bench in this one, especially if everyone's healthy, which I'm not sure about. Let's check it out. So Kobe White's still out. His injury is pulled calf muscle. All right, then let's see how we stack up. Yeah, it's pretty much the same team. And then Tristan Vukcevic, they've added. All right, so let's continue the sim here. Gotta win the first 2 games. Can't let Kawhi work his magic on us because he can be scary. Can never count out Kawhi. All right, we're up 2-0. Now we're at the Intuit Dome in LA. Pretty good, sizable lead. Should be able to take it. Okay, cool. Up 3-0. Few more minutes to fears. Okay, maybe we might look to do that. All right, it's a close one. We might be able to sweep them here. All right, down 2. Let's jump in here real quick. Would love to sweep them first round. Both have 1 timeout. They are in the bonus.
And it's Mathurin in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Leonard inside. He's against Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Mathurin.
Good D.
Oh, he missed the jumper.
All right, here we go.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williamson. Yes, sir.
Great to see guys who don't back
All
down
right,
under
we
pressure.
lock up defense
Cool,
here.
calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
All right, guys, lock up.
Now here's Garland. Jones with a screen on Murray. Jones outside. Let's push for 3. This is the 3.
Timeout with point 7. Okay.
Timeout.
Don't know what we could really do there, but we'll try it.
Murray. Time expires.
All right, so we got overtime. Okay.
We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
All right, we'll sim ahead here a little bit. Yeah, good for Zion to just force overtime like that. That was a good contested shot he hit there. All right, we're down 4, down 7. It's not looking good. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. Lose by 4, so still have a chance for a gentleman's sweep. But yeah, just couldn't put them away in 4. All right, here we go. Gentleman's sweep. We're back in front of our home fans. See if we can pull it off. Can't let them back in the series. Hopefully we don't. Yeah, I mean, we got a huge win here. I'm not tripping. We will advance, and a match with the Spurs is next on the schedule. So, in terms of injuries, Kobe White, pulled calf muscle. Derek Queen, torn left meniscus season. Not sure how many minutes he was contributing to us, but he's a young prospect that is going to be missing the playoffs. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's not so great for us. Okay, so game 1 we take at home. Again, let's see how we match up with this team. So, yeah, I mean, pretty much the same Spurs team. Jeremy Sochan is back somehow. It's interesting. He seems to keep going back to the Spurs in a lot of these sims I've been doing. I haven't actually checked to see if there has been a trade or something. I wonder if 2K just didn't register him signing with the Knicks. But okay, so we are up 2-0. Pretty shocking, frankly. I guess Missy's just having a great game covering Wembanyama. But I mean, to start 2-0 against this Spurs team who just have an anomaly player at the center spot, we're looking pretty good here. Up 3-0 now against the Spurs. Have a chance to sweep again. Back-to-back rounds. Pretty amazing. Please pull it off here, because we do not want to open the door ajar for this Spurs team. Okay, lose by 6. Alright, here we go. Gentleman's sweep. Let's try to pull it off here, guys. In front of our home fans. Smoothie King Arena. I believe it's still called. Alright, it's a close one. We're down 3, down 5, and yeah, they'll take it. Alright, so 3-2. This is game 6. We are now in front of their fans. Come on, let's beat them on the road once again. Down 1 after the first quarter. Got a slim halftime lead. And we will take this game 6. Cool. So now we face off against the Timberwolves in the conference finals. Already, I'm actually shocked. I'm just kind of going along with it, acting like this is totally something I expected, but frankly, it's really not. I'm shocked to see us at this position this late in the year. I mean, we got a stacked team, don't get me wrong, but I just thought it might take a little bit longer for us to get to this spot. Has Robert Williams really been our starting center for most of this? Yeah, I guess he has been. 26 minutes per game. And he's doing not bad. 9 rebounds. That's pretty solid. I mean, yeah, look at his blocks per game. That's pretty good from him. Because, I mean, Missy, he's our 10th man. Yes, it's really just been Robert Williams just being an immovable object, I guess. All right, so this is the Timberwolves team we'll be going up against. Yeah, I like our matchup. I mean, Ant-Man's going to be a matchup nightmare, but in terms of the rest of the guys, it's an older team overall that we're going up against. And I like our bench's odds against them. Okay, here we go. Now, we started off slow, but definitely got our feet under us there. All right, game 2. They're telling me to tweak Oubre and Bay's minutes a little bit. We'll see how this goes, and then maybe I'll listen to them. But okay, so game 2, we lose. They steal a game on the road. All right, back. We are now in Minnesota. Timberwolves versus the Pelicans. Wow, 16-point first quarter. To then follow up that quarter with 39 is awesome. All right, game 4. We were able to steal 1 from them. Can we make it 2? Please make it 2. It's a tight game, 6 points, 4 points, and we'll lose. So both of us have been able to steal a game. Zion's a little banged up. Hopefully we can play through that injury. All right, guys, come on. Don't leave the door open here. Finish through. Finish through. There we go. So we win game 5. Zion is dealing with injury. What is it? Inner ear infection. Bro, come on. Just take care of yourself, man. Oubre, ankle sprain season. So we're missing 2 guys now on season-ending injuries. So not great. It's not the time to be getting hit with those. All right, looks like they'll win game 6. Pretty low-scoring game overall, though. 80-96 there. And game 7, can we advance and face off against the Raptors in the finals? Come on, guys. Down 4 after 1. Down 5 at halftime. Down 7 here. Down 10 here with 8 minutes to go. Got to rally, but it won't be enough. I mean, great run from our guys, but just couldn't get it done in the end. We lose in 7 and lose to the eventual champ, so that hurts even more. We'd like to think if we were able to get there, we could have won it all, but it just wasn't in the cards for us this year. Player retirements, Drummond will hang them up for us. And he played 15 minutes for us, so not bad, but yeah, I mean, I'm not going to override any of these just because I think it is time for some of these guys. But I am surprised Harden and Steph, Westbrook, and Butler will all retire. Wow, I didn't realize Westbrook was a free agent. Staff retirements, Carlisle and Walton. And yeah, obvious Hall of Famers and jersey retirements there. We're not going to change any of the rules, so we're going to keep going. Draft lottery. Hornets via Miami, Spurs, Hawks, Snow Pelicans. Oh no, Pelicans via Philly. Okay, so now this could get interesting. Could we get the first overall pick here in this draft? If we do, honestly, I don't know who we would even want to pick. This is the Williams, Bruce Branch, and Stokes draft. So I guess maybe Branch would be the most logical option there? I really don't know. Wait, 10th pick Pelicans. Via Milwaukee. Okay. So 10th. Okay. So we got the top 10. We got a 10 pick. That's not bad. And we were slated for the number 1. We'll see how that shakes out. Back-to-back Bulls picks. Interesting. So Kings and Warriors are now in the top 4. Pacers. Okay. We landed the 5th. That's a bummer. So we'll be 5th and 10. Wow. Warriors get the number 1 overall pick the year Curry retires. Imagine he just comes back because like, hey, wait, let me change my mind real quick. Okay, so interesting. Who would the Warriors take? Cameron Williams. Okay. Bruce Branch. Chick Nyang. Okay, so I mean, we got a good player here. We have a chance to take Tyron Stokes at the 3 spot. Yeah, I think definitely we'll take him. And then in terms of the 10th pick, who are we liking? Maybe Caleb Holt? Yeah, let's go for Caleb Holt. Yeah, I like it. So, yeah, I mean, 2 great players kind of just fell into our lap. 79 overall and 77 definitely will help us down the line. Okay. Bird year, we got nobody. Still got a fair amount of room in terms of cap space. Drummond's the only player retirement. Actually, we got too many vets as it is right now. So point guard looks set. Shooting guard, we could get rid of Dunn here. Yeah, some firsts. We'll always take that. Let's try to make that an unprotected. And I'll get 2nd round picks. We'll do Pelicans lottery protected. Okay. And then Michael Porter Jr. is available. Don't really think he fits in on this team. Derek Lively is a free agent, but he's restricted. So right now we got 4. So Oubre, he would be a guy to trade, but he's injured, so they won't let me do that, which kind of is sucky. Maybe Makovich. Yeah, I'll see that. We'll trade Makovich. Warriors pick. We'll do the Bulls pick. Okay, so we need a power forward and a center. So like Santi Aldama could be a good pick there. Could move Kuzma to the 4. Josh Hart is there, and I know he played for New Orleans. Oh, 2 years in New Orleans, huh? I wouldn't have guessed that. I guess I just think I think he's a guy that just regresses a lot. So I don't know about that one. Don't know about that one, Chief. Shooting guard Rollins. Kellen Johnson, because he could play power forward. Yeah, I'll offer him. And then any of these guys also power forward potentially. Maybe DeAndre Hunter. I'll offer Lively. Don't think we can afford him though. They'll probably match it. Yeah. Okay. So they'll match that. Yeah, Kellen Johnson, cool. We'll sign him. Alright. So now I'm gonna move Johnson to the 4. Cool. I like that. I like that. Williams and Missy. Holt at the 2. Queen, he could play center if we wanted to. Yeah, I'm not mad. I like it. I like it. Let's run with that. I like it. Alright, so I mean, we definitely got better. We didn't really lose anyone major on this team. We got some prospects that I think will do great for us down the line. I just don't know if they'll be in the rotation right away. Is my only concern. Let me check that out. Alright, so in terms of the rotation here, so Queen's injured. Who does he have? Stress fracture, 2 to 4 months. So Holt, no, and Stokes, no. Okay. So no minutes for those guys just yet. So it's in the regular season. Again, we got the 1 seed a year ago. Don't know if we'll do that again, but I really was shocked by the run we did make. I would love to see that happen again for us, but I just don't know how realistic truly that is. $15-6, solid start. Well, we got a chance for the NBA Cup, and we do win it, so that's a great sign for us. Let's see how we do at the 40-20 mark. If we can accomplish that, I would feel a little bit better about maybe getting to that same record. But yeah, we'll see how that works. All right, 27-10, not too shabby, not too shabby. 30-12, gotta go 10-8 at least. So I mean, we should get there easily, the 40-20 mark. Anthony Black, now we're good on that. Trade deadline, yeah, let's check this out. Alright, Zion 2 years? Yeah. Okay. DeJounte. 2 years. Yeah. Okay. Sadiq. Herb Jones. Murphy. We'll hold off on the rest of those guys right now. 36 and 14. All right, 40 and 14. There we go. We hit the 40 and 20 mark. By how much more games? Let's see how that happens. 45 and 15, 46. Awesome. No, we're not going to do contract extensions here. So right now we're around 1 and 2 in the West again. So I'm pretty shocked by that. Would love to see us get out of the West in the playoffs when that time comes. 55 and 19, 56. Man, we're blowing that mark away. Okay, we just get to 20 losses. 62 and 20. Ant-Man MVP, Rookie of the Year Cameron Williams, Sixth Man Caleb Wilson, Wembanyama Defense Player of the Year, Most Improved Taylor Hendricks, Anthony Edwards Clutch Player of the Year, Coach of the Year James Borrego. Finally, we get some recognition. And then New Orleans Pelicans, and your accolades. Stokes, all rookie first team. Awesome. So he did get some minutes finally. 20 minutes per game. Okay, so definitely because of injuries, I'm assuming. Because when we checked in earlier, that was not the case. So right now, where is he in the lineup? Oh, he's still not even in the lineup. Okay. Stokes got 1 minute a game. How many games did Stokes play? 57? Okay, that's fair. And Cole, how many did he play? Just 1. Wow. It kind of sucks. Like at that point, you'd rather just kind of them not play you at all. So you'd be up for like Rookie of the Year next year, is the way I look at it. Alright, so we'll be playing Memphis round 1. So Ja, Coward, DeBansta, Gigi Jackson, and Zach Edey. So very youthful team. Very youthful team. I think on paper we should beat them, but they're another sneaky team. They were making consistent playoff runs, and then yeah, just they started to break it up. So okay, so game 1 we take. Game 2, 2K likes to screw you or mess with you as the 1 seed. So I would love to not have that happen here today. Come on, win this one. Thank God. Won by just 1 point there. Okay, now in Memphis. Alright, let's take it down. Let's take them down here. There we go. Alright, game 4 in Memphis. Can we make it a clean sweep? It's starting to look like that. Huge first half from us. Yeah, it looks like this will be a sweep. So great job, guys, being disciplined enough to not be complacent. And how are we looking health-wise here? Fully healthy. Love to see that. When we face off against the Timberwolves we met a year ago, we no longer have Gobert from the looks of it, and Ant-Man is not playing from the looks of it as well. So let's take it game by game here. Game 1 we take, game 2 we take. Might be another sweep here, and it will be. Looks like injuries caught up to them, so I understand why we made an easy run from them. But okay, we're now playing the Spurs again, who we beat a year ago and pretty much gave them the business. No injuries yet again. Love to see that, but the Spurs team is definitely going to have a chip on their shoulder. We made it look way too easy last year. I hope we can do that again, but I think this series is going to be a little bit harder to get past them. Very high scoring game, 140 to like 133, I think the final was. But we're able to take game 1. 3 games away from the finals now, guys. Come on. You gotta believe in our stuff here. Alright, we're neck and neck. Please don't blow this game. Okay, they'll take game 2 from us. Alright, game 3 in San Antonio. It's gonna be a tough place to play. Come on, come on. Come on. Nice. 4-point win there. A huge game from Fears. Alright, game 3. Or no, what am I saying? Game 4 now. Can we steal another one on the road? They've had our number, but we're starting to climb back. But yeah, it just ran out of time in the end. They'll tie the series up. Still got home court advantage for these next 3 games. Come on, guys. Don't let them come back into this one. We got a good lead here. There we go. Huge third quarter. We'll win. 1 game away now from the finals. We cannot lose another game 7. Come on, guys. This is our year. Back-to-back really strong performances. Yeah, we'll win this one, I think. Yep. Okay, we are in the finals and playing against the Toronto Raptors. So Zion is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Brandon Ingram, wow, former Pelican, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Let's see how we stack up with this Toronto Raptors squad. Scotty Barnes against Zion. That's a really interesting matchup. Jakob Poeltl against Robert Williams. Yeah, I mean on paper we definitely got a advantage over these guys. I think. I'm just curious. I want to see who else is on this team. Yeah, not a lot of players. Our bench is definitely far superior. Oh, Dyson Daniels. I missed that. So he's backing up Ingram, I guess. And they got Grady Dick as well. So I mean, yeah, they got some good defenders though. I will give them that. But I think on paper we should win this series. Game 1 NBA Finals. What an obscure finals matchup, by the way. I mean, it's the Pelicans' first time ever. It's only the Raptors' second time. Yeah, so a lot of people probably did not see this preseason for this to be the matchup. Okay, so we win game 1. Game 2, we will also take. Definitely in the driver's seat here. We're looking like a better team overall, for sure. Can we win this game 3? Or will Toronto start to get momentum? All right, game 3, Toronto will take. All right, game 4. I probably should have adjusted some of the minutes, but let's let it ride. Down 1 late in the third. Ooh, about 2 minutes to go. Yeah, let's jump in here. 2:09 left. We're up 1 north of the border. Crucial game 4 if we can get this win.
Here's Murray. Williams
It's a double.
On the wing, Murray. Dick defending. Rebounded by Dick. The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot. They've got Dick. Ingram is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Barnes.
Nice,
it's Cherry in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Williamson. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot.
Huge shot.
The 3. And there's an assist for Zion. And don't forget, point Zion has become a real thing. Williamson can make good decisions with the basketball.
Good dude.
And it doesn't go. Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss.
Split a little bit.
When he got close to the rim.
Take some time off.
Time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
Come on.
And the Raptors with some changes.
Really stupid mistake
check
there.
in for Daniels. Walter comes in for Dick. And quickly in for Terry. Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Pelicans. Ingram against Oubre. Barnes outside. Now, quickly. The putback. Oh,
come on.
Well, that was a big spot, and Poeltl was not afraid of the moment.
2-point game.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession. Not with the lead.
Take our time. We don't need these points in the paint.
Murray does not go.
Don't like those shot attempts, man.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Now Ingram.
Come on. Play straight up, dude.
Tie it up.
No.
Got it to go.
Guys, what are we doing?
What a huge shot at this point in the game. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. 3-second difference between
Garbage, like, trying to break him down the paint with our guards.
Murray outside. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. takes the three. The long shot.
Nice.
No good.
Oh my God, that was so clutch. Let's go, Rob
Nothing
Williams.
will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort. And the timeout call.
All right, no threes, no threes, guys. No threes.
Clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Oh my God, give him a wide open three.
And with a couple seconds still on the clock.
We got so lucky there.
Good stuff, Alec.
All right, so we were up 3-1 here, but we got so lucky. Left them wide open. I don't know why they wouldn't just like guard the 3-point line. Just stack everyone on 3-point line. We could afford to give up 2. I mean, it was a tie game, but like you don't want a potential game-winning situation there. You know what I mean? But okay, so here we go. 3-1. Have a chance to win it in front of our home fans. What a run this team has gone on. Didn't think they would get it to this far, but here we are, right here with a real chance. Less than 2 minutes to go. We're up 10. I think it's time to jump in. We potentially have done it in front of our home fans in just 2 years of this thing.
Here's Walter. Daniels. He's off from 3. So for Toronto right now, we've got Brandon Ingram, Dyson Daniels out there with Walter. Then there's Dick, and it's Murray Boyles in at the 5 spot. Buries it from outside.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Pelicans.
13-point lead, minute
it's impressive
2
this
remaining.
wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And the goal they've been working toward all season is almost here. A chance to lift the trophy thanks to a fantastic Game 5 performance.
What a great way to cap it off. Taking care of business and making sure there wasn't going to be any miracle comeback. This is a team that knows how to close.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Jeremiah Fears.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the bucket by the Raptors. Williamson against Ingram. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williams.
Three, 2, 1, 0.
And the New Orleans Pelicans are your new NBA champions. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. Look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and there you guys go. We were able to win it in just 2 years of this sim. Didn't get to the full 3 years, but man, we really didn't make that many tweaks is the crazy thing. As Zion gets Finals MVP, 22, 5, and 4, 12% three-point shooting, but it doesn't really matter. We just really had a more complete roster. Look at that, 89, 88, 87. Really great core of players here on this team. And I mean, Derek Queen isn't starting yet, but he's already at an 84. Murphy, I thought he'd maybe contribute a little bit more, but still an 83 from him is awesome. But I mean, honestly, like look how many players we kept around, right? Missy 1, Jones 2, Bay 3, Murphy 4, Queen 5, DeJounte 6, Spear 7, Zion 8. Majority of the team is still sticking around. Sticking around. Obviously, we got rid of some guys like was it Makovich? I think. Who else? Um, DeAndre Jordan retired. Jordan Hawkins. We thought we'd maybe part ways with him. Um, who else? Yeah, I mean, I'm forgetting the names now, but I mean, yeah, I mean, we didn't really make that many tweaks. Again, this team was like in the playoffs not too long ago. And again, we didn't have any first round. We didn't have any picks in that first round in the first year of the sim. So different from a lot of these videos. A lot of times we try to build in the lottery, but the Pelicans don't even have a pick. We granted we made 2 picks in this year's draft, coming up to this season championship. But one of them was Caleb Holt, who played like literally a game for us this year. Another was Stokes. Granted, he was 5th overall pick. Definitely got a steal in him, but he played 57 games for us. I mean, he played a good amount, but for top 5 pick to only play like that much, um, and frankly, he only played this year because of injuries. He was slated to not even be in the rotation. As you can see, he didn't play. He played 1 minute for us in the playoffs, or averaged a minute. So I mean, he didn't really contribute that much. We had Keldon Johnson only played 6 minutes for us in the playoffs. Yeah, so a lot of these guys we brought in, but didn't really contribute much. It was mostly the guys who we kept on this team and stuck around with them that won it for the city of New Orleans. So for you Pelicans fans out there, I don't know if there's a lot. I've been an NBA fan for years and still have yet to meet a fan of New Orleans. But yeah, we were finally able to do it. Kelly Oubre, we also got. I like that we got Oubre a ring. I've been a fan of his for a long time. So that's awesome to me to see him get one. But yeah, and also D'Anthony Melton, fan. I'm a fan of his as well. To see him get one is awesome. Yeah, I mean we finally did it. This might be the quickest. I'm not remembering perfectly right now, but this might be the quickest it's been, and we came very close to winning it in our first year as well. But yeah, we did it in 2 years, so that's it. End the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.